Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today we are going to be playing against Wald Sin, a darkest player that I have never faced before. It feels like I've been saying that quite a bit. It's nice that there's more people playing the Circus, for sure. And it looks like he's bringing, well, it's definitely a Hellion team. And it looks like it's going to be a Hellion stress team, you know. Between the Hellion and Crusader, he's going to try to destroy my front line. That is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be happening today, but of course I'm still playing a triple riposte team, so that's the third video in a row. But this time I'm bringing something a little bit different. Instead of bringing the support Arbalist, I'm bringing the support Flagellant. So my opponent has kind of a crazy setup, but mine is even crazier. So the support Flagellant, what is he doing here? Well, he has Gauntlet of Absolution because, you know, Gauntlet of Absolution is a really good trinket. It's the S plus tier. It's probably the best trinket in the Circus, honestly. And he's going to be having a really good time against the stress teams, and he's going to be using Reclaim and Suffer to keep the other characters alive. So he's pretty much going to be the support character, and he's just going to stay in the back and just do his thing, right? And that's pretty much what he's going to be trying to do. I'm gonna go Retribution. Yeah, I'm gonna go Command first, actually. I'm gonna go Command just to give myself some accuracy, because those Yop debuffs are gonna be horrible here, but basically the idea is the Abomination and the Man-at-Arms are just gonna be spamming the Retribution and the Beast-Spile, and then the Hireman's just gonna go Vendetta and then Duelist Advance, and after that he's gonna start spamming some great shots. Wow, that is unlucky. Even with the plus accuracy, I still miss a Vestal. Yeah, that is quite unlucky. Unfortunately, I can't clear stuns with the Flagellant, so having a support Arbalist here would have been much better. But what can you do, right? What can you do? The highest dodge character, it isn't the Occultist, but I'm gonna go for the Hellion here, because I can... Oh, that is unlucky. Yeah, Vendetta doesn't really have like a 150% debuff chance, like Caltrips, for example, on the Bounty Hunters, so that can happen sometimes, but yeah, that really sucks. And the fact that I went Command and didn't even get that riposte, that is so annoying. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be quite a difficult one, honestly, because of how round 1 has turned out for us. Of course, this team has kind of a harder time during the start, because it needs to get it set up, it needs to get the riposte up, it needs to get the commands through, it needs to get Vendetta, then Duelist Advance, so... even though we have the Flagellant here, it's still going to need a lot of setup, but man, I wish... Oh, that's a crit. That's me almost depleted here. Yeah. I wish I had an Arbalist, because I could clear the stuns, I could clear the debuffs. This would be looking grand right now, but oh, that's a good crit actually. That means I'm gonna give everyone a little bit of accuracy, and I'm also gonna start taking less stress, so that's a pretty good one. Of course, when the Abomination gets clicked, unlike the other riposte, I mean, when he gets stunned, unlike the other riposte characters, he won't be able to just click and keep his riposte. So I'm kind of sad about that, but it's just gonna have to be that way. He pulls me here. I could go Duelist Advance, honestly. I could still do it. I could just move forward with the Flagellant, but that's gonna put the Abomination in a bad position, which I kinda don't wanna do. So I could go Duelist Advance, or I could go Grape Shot. Man, Grape Shot would give me a lot of value. But I'm gonna go Duelist Advance here. I'm gonna do some nice damage on that Occultist. And if he does decide to go Zealous, he's gonna eat a big double riposte to the face. Of course, Yop is a non-damaging ability, so I can't really riposte it, but yeah, well, what can you do? We're just gonna have to deal with that being a thing. So we go Paranoid. That's really not the best one, because that's gonna reduce our damage by quite a lot, and it's also gonna make it so his act out, he can hit other people with his act out, and he can get stuns, because that's kind of like one of the features of the Man-at-Arms act out. It's unique to the Man-at-Arms and the Crusader. If they get an act out to hit one of the other characters, they just stun the other character, and that's kind of bad. That's definitely not something you want to see. He might still just go Zealous, because honestly he has 35% protection. But I do have that Vendetta buff. Yeah, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. So I think the Man-at-Arms didn't do that much, but the Hireman surely did. That was a 24 riposte without, you know, with all that protection as well. That was kind of insane. That was definitely insane. I'm gonna use Should I use a reclaim here? Yeah, let's drop a reclaim on that harm and just keep him healthy, really. And yeah, the Flagellant is just chilling, and he doesn't have Exsanguinate, but he does have Redeem, and once these characters inevitably die, even with the Flagellant's best intentions of support, I can start, you know, bringing the Flagellant to the front, and he's still gonna be as much of a late game raid boss as a Flagellant that starts in the front would be. You know, quite unlike the Diarbolus, because the Diarbolus might be a better support, but she's not that good for the late game. You know, in position 1, she's nothing compared to a Flagellant. Flagellant is just so good, especially with that Cult of Absolution. So we're just gonna drop that Beast Smile. We have the triple riposte going. That's gonna be another Yarp. Do I still have 2 rounds of riposte? Yes, I do. I'm just gonna command that, so that's gonna reduce some of the accuracy debuffs that I have going. It's gonna make me a happy boy here. Yeah, that's a lot of accuracy that I have going, actually. Plus 58? How did I even get that much? Yeah, plus 48. I guess that's 2 command buffs, plus the accuracy from the Insignia of Rank, you know, getting that crit. So, yeah, that's actually a lot of accuracy. Maybe I didn't need to go for another command, but, well, we've done it already, so it's fine. He's gonna go Weird Reconstruction on himself. Doesn't heal for much, so I'm quite happy about that play. Right here, what should I go for first? Should I... what can this do? This only clears and marks and transfer bleeds and blights. Doesn't really help me too much here, honestly. Yeah, Suffer isn't really helping me too much. I could technically... It's kind of a weird play, but I'm gonna go for it. So I'm gonna voluntarily push the Abomination to the back so I can get a Grape Shot going, because Grape Shot here is gonna really help me out. And unfortunately the Flagellant can't move back 3 positions next round, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna be probably the best play I can do here, because the Flagellant doesn't mind eating his L's accusation right now. He really doesn't mind. So that's gonna be a 16 heal. That's kind of a high roll if you ask me. Yeah, that's definitely a high roll. So 23% crit chance. No crits. Wow, that's unlucky. No crits, even with a 23% crit chance. I mean, Grape Shot is reducing that crit mod, which is kind of sad because, I mean, it already has 80 base accuracy. At least give it some crit. -5 crit mod. I guess AoE abilities do need to have less crit or they're just busted, but still. That's gonna be a Stunning Blow actually going through, even though he doesn't have any stunning trinkets. Wow, that is lucky, my man. That is quite lucky that he got that. What should I go for here? I still have minus stress taken, so I might just want to go for another Duelist Advance. Ah, that's gonna be the Affliction coming through though. That's abusive, that's plus damage. Yeah, that's plus 20% damage. I do not mind getting an abusive. There we go. That's the crits we want to see. 33% crit chance. Freaking Grim Bandana Vendetta and the command just hyper buffing our crit chances here. That is wonderful. That is totally wonderful. So my Flagellant is a little bit in danger here because if he does decide to go for an attacking ability like Zealous, he's definitely going to do 6 damage. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not, but he's definitely going to do some amount of damage, and then the bleed is going to put him in a difficult position. Even then, I do still have the Death Blow res, and he doesn't have any finishing abilities. I doubt that he goes like Wicked Hack, so I'm not really stressing all that much. Of course, my Abomination is in the back, but even with him being in the back, I can just transform and be happy, so I'm really not caring too much about that. You know, I can just transform and move forward or anything of the likes, and I'm going to be applying the horror as well, so... Yeah, it's definitely a bit unorthodox, but it's not the end of the world. Well, that's going to be... Oh, crit 27 riposte. Oh, nice. Nice one, nice one. We do get stunned though, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, even with the Sturdy Buckle, it's going to start being quite difficult here. I'm just gonna click this Flagellant and just gonna chill pretty much. That's gonna be fine here for me. I wonder if he decides to go for what I was thinking of, you know, just going for his Else and then maybe a Wicked Hack Hail Mary Death Blow on that Flage. And he rolls for 6 actually, exactly 6, god damn. So you can actually get a Death Blow with Wicked Hack if he goes for it. If he doesn't get it though, we're gonna be totally chilling here. Okay, we're just gonna transform. What's his chance of getting that death blow? That is plus 30% death blow chance. So I think his chance is going to be actually a 50-50. Paranoid says no. Okay, man, sure. Yeah, his chance is actually going to be a 50-50. Oh, please don't get it. He's going to go for it, obviously. And he misses. Oh, the Hellion. Oh, the Hellion. Such a bad character. She misses. Oh my goodness. Actually, does he have any AoE abilities? Not really. Not really. Well, come on, Paranoid, don't pass. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna guard here because, honestly, I don't really want to go redeem right now. So I'm just gonna guard, I'm just gonna stay happy, keep the Flagellant at 0. And now I can start using Punish. I'm at this door. And keep in mind the fun. Oh, that's risky. I only have one riposte right now, actually. Yeah, I need to click here. I need to click the High Man. Oh, that's a crit heal from the Reclaim. Nice. And I get to keep my riposte because I was stunned when I still had 2 actions left from that riposte. So right now we still have it. So totally chill. He's gonna go for that job. We're getting really close to heart attacks here. That is kind of the problem. Okay, that's gonna be a heart attack for sure. Yeah, there he goes. So if he does decide to go with something like a vulnerability hex, he would eat a riposte for it, but then I die immediately, so I really don't want to see that happen. So as much as I want to go punish here on that Hellion, oh, 26% crit chance. Oh, I want to go for it so bad. But no, we need to keep him alive. We need to keep this Highman alive. So we're just gonna do that, bring him back up to 22 HP. And also the heart attack recovery means that he's actually going to be taking less stress. Minus 15% stress taken. So that's something that's really easy to overlook. Is that even though Death Door debuffs give you plus stress taken, and a little bit of minus accuracy and minus damage, heart attack recovery has more minus accuracy and minus damage, but it also reduces stress taken, which is really good. So it's kind of a mix and match between being a buff and definitely not a buff. So I could move forward here to just start spamming again. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna move forward, I'm just gonna use that beast file once more. And his team is not in the brink of collapse, but it's definitely not chilling as much as it looks here. Because he's getting quite close to those afflictions, and he doesn't have any virtue chance, and well, it's not too bad for us here. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, I'm dazed, so I'm gonna have to pick one of my ripostes and lose it. So yeah, that's kind of annoying, but what can I do? How many accuracy buffs do I still have? I'm kind of out of commands here, honestly. Yeah, do I want to go command or do I want to go Bella? Let's just get closer to those. Afflictions. I have to really just push him over the edge and start getting those afflictions up if I actually want to have a winning chance. I wonder if Yop does enough stress here. I hope not. That's close, but it's not enough. Yeah, close, but no cigar. Oh, the freaking... Oh, that's so unlucky. Because the Man-at-Arms had a heart attack, there's a very, very small chance that the other characters take like 2 to 3 stress when a character has a heart attack. But it's usually only a character that's like adjacent to it, so I don't know how that happened, honestly. What I do know is that I'm screwed because that occultist is gonna kill me. So I need to do something worthwhile with my final action. So I'm gonna drop a point blank shot, no crit unfortunately on the Hellion, but that is a decent amount of damage. So he doesn't even need to go vulnerability hex, honestly, he can just go Zealous here. Maybe he misses? Yeah, that's kind of wishful thinking, honestly. So yeah, that's 2 characters gone from the Zealous accusation. Good job, Crusader, very good job. But right now, we still have the Abomination and the Flagellant, so this is like this is the power couple that you don't usually expect. It's a really good power couple because the Flagellant is really good tank, and the Abomination is just going to be chilling, spamming those beast files. So this is a great situation for us. So now he's going to start focusing down my Flagellant, but keep in mind it's not counter to Absolution. I have Pitfighter's Helm on top. I might not have Exsanguinate, so I'm not as great as a Flagellant as others would. As normal Flagellants would be, but I'm still a good one, so I go for a very unnecessary punish crit. I mean, it's still better to get a crit than not to get a crit, but I mean, I only did 4 stress from that, so that's kind of annoying. He goes Abusive, which could actually be good for us. That's 0 dodge, so I'm gonna have less of a miss chance, because keep in mind I have no plus accuracy on this Flagellant, so I'm gonna have kind of a hard time here. I could actually go Suffer just to reduce my stress taken, honestly. It's gonna reduce it by 40%. But is it really gonna help me all that much? Kind of gonna help me. They are gonna drop to this door. They are not quite dropping to this door, so I might wanna... I still wanna get that Crusade Reflected. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, I would have loved the crit now, because it would have been like, I don't know, a bunch of stress. Even the Pitfighter's Helmet's helping us with that stress stealth, so the protection isn't gonna be too useful here, but a heal means that he's gonna take... It's gonna take a lot of actions for him to just bring me down to 0 again. Especially if he goes Paranoid, because that's minus damage. So Paranoid here is really good for us. Yeah, he's gonna be doing like 4 damage, honestly, with that Zealous. Let's see how much he does. 6! He still does 6, you freaking... That's lucky, even with a Bellow debuff. I have no idea how he actually does that much. I could transform here, and I will. I will transform here. I feel like it's going to be a good move, and I'm going to push the hell into the back where she's useless. Yeah, she can only use Breakthrough, and Breakthrough is garbage, absolute garbage. So I'm going to go Transformation. It's going to apply the Horror on everyone, which we definitely enjoy. And after that, I'm going to go De-Transform Beast Wild. I'm going to have the plus damage from the Transformation on that. Of course, I am going to go Afflicted. But we should still be relatively fine here. So that's gonna be a Breakthrough crit. That means I am gonna go Afflicted immediately, which sucks because I won't be able to de-transform on my own. But oh, Abusive, that's plus damage. Oh, Abusive and the damage mod. Oh, B-Smile, come on, give it to me. But yeah. He can actually, if he's smart, he's gonna go Divine Grace on the Occultist, so he doesn't eat all that horror, and so he doesn't drop to Death's Door, but I guess he has other plans. He might be going for a stun on my Abomination, which would definitely be a very good play by him. How does he even do enough stress? Does he have the... he has to have some stress trinket. I go Rapturous here, obviously. Yeah, he needs to have... yeah, he has Hand of Glory, so that's kind of annoying here. He actually has a lot of stress dealt. That's a little more than what I typically like. He's gonna go Comfort, really, my man. How do I respond to that? Well, a Punish here would do enough damage. Oh, a crit, please. Nah, no crits. That's still a lot of stress being applied. That's an Occultist definitely not enjoying himself. And after this, I'm obviously gonna go Beast-Vile, so he has to respond to that Occultist being at this store, because if he doesn't, I'm just gonna get rid of him. Of course, he can respond with a Divine Grace, or he could respond with a stun, which is a much better play, because yeah, that's gonna be my action done. Of course, once you're up on characters and you're stunning the enemy's characters, it's a rough position for me, very rough here. But I'm still gonna have a kill shot on his Occultist, and I'm hoping we get some act outs here. I feel like he doesn't have 4 Afflictions right now. Oh, he actually doesn't. Vessel's still chilling in the back. Yeah, he doesn't actually have 4 Afflictions, but still. Yeah, that's a bit of stress being applied, but that's just kind of not enough here. We need a little more. We need some act outs to, you know, do some very nasty things here if we actually want to have a winning chance. Okay, he goes for that vulnerability hex on my A1. I'm getting close, but I still have 1 redeem, so I have one reset, essentially. I still have 2 absolutions as well, so this isn't as bad as it looks. Right now, I think this is the best play. Come on, no. Okay, just that stress. Imagine if I got a crit for 4, wouldn't that be nice? I think that's impossible, but yeah, I actually got a crit on the Occultist. But that's not gonna do all that much. Oh, actually it is. It's gonna increase my damage once again. Okay, yeah, that's good. If he does decide to go for another stun, which would be a good play, that means that he's gonna eat a riposte in the face, which could potentially do a lot of damage, because I have damage buffs right now. I have plus 40% damage buffs, so that's eating away at the minus damage from the riposte. So yeah, he just eats it for 9. That was actually an act out. Act out. How does Selfish go act out Dazzling Light on the right character? That's beyond me, honestly, but good for you that he went for that, I guess. There's no world that he does 13 damage with that, right? Yeah, that Hellion is dead, unless he goes for Rally to the Flame. So I'm just gonna drop a punish here. I'm thinking maybe you should, maybe I should drop a redeem, but there's no world where that Hellion survives unless he goes Rally to the Flame because she's taking enough stress. Yeah, he doesn't even need the Bone Vest, he would take enough stress anyway. There's no world where he does 13 damage with his Alice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he did get a crit from it, which I clearly don't enjoy. But, that's a lot of stress. How's my Flagellant up at 150 already? Quantitative Absolution, why are you not that broken? I needed to be minus 15 stress right here. I'm definitely gonna click here and he hits himself at that sword. Oh, so scary, man, so scary. Okay, that's gonna be a heal. This freaking Paranoid Crusader, I need him to pass or something. I need him to do something bad here because another Zealous is gonna destroy me. It's really gonna destroy me here, especially if he gets something like another crit, because he just got one. Okay, that's not enough stress, so we live, and if I actually get a chance to act with this Abomination, freaking selfish, they're not getting any act outs, yeah. If I actually get a chance to act with this Abomination, which I won't, oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a chance to act with him and he's just gonna go Zealous Accusation. Oh, if I had my Exsanguinates, I could win this, no problem, but I don't have my Exsanguinates. This is gonna be so hard for us. He's gonna go Zealous, unless he misses. No, that's the Abomination gone. If I had my freaking Exsanguinates, why do I have Suffer? It's such a bad ability. Okay. Punish crit. Oh, the crit! Crit 13. Okay, Crusader's gone. Yeah, he's gone. He's gonzo. Okay. When did that occultist die? I can't remember. It's a Vestal 1v1 against the Flagellant, but she might actually win because she has freaking Dazzling Light and all that stuff. He's actually healing my stress. He can't do stress to me. Yeah, he can't do stress. His abilities don't do enough stress here. Okay, I have a feeling that Corpse is gonna go away eventually. What should I focus here? Let's go for the Crusader's Corpse. Let's get rid of that. It's gonna be gone in 2 rounds. I feel like the Occultist Corpse is gonna be gone soon as well, but... Ooh, moves forward. That could be good here. That could be very good. It's gonna be a Dazzling Light. His stun chance is actually pretty good. Yeah, but once he gets me down to 0, he can actually start rolling for the death blows, and I've already suffered 1 Death Door check. He does have Illumination, so he can do damage if he's the last character alive. The one thing, if I drop him down to 0, I'm not too sure if he actually would do enough damage because I have 30% protection. Okay, he doesn't get the double stun, fortunately. And, oh, that's all the corpses gone. Say goodbye to your stuns, mister. Okay, that's gonna be... yeah, there we go. There we go. That's enough damage to drop her down to 0. I'm not sure if she actually even does damage with Illumination at this point because I have 30% protection, he has minus... oh, that still does a lot of damage somehow. You know, 2, it's a lot of damage. Yeah, he just surrenders a bit prematurely, honestly, if you ask me, but freaking Flagellant is so OP. And that was without the Exsanguinate. So yeah, that was totally brutal. I almost lost that, but the Flagellant is just... yeah, he's just a little too much. So even though it would have been immensely better to have an Arbalest early game, having a Flagellant late game is just... it's just something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed that match, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.